Hi guys, and welcome back to another flow. I'm so honored to be practicing with you again. So today's flow is going to be a pretty quick 15-minute-ish is the goal, high spice, sweaty, strength-filled power vinyasa. So we're going to dive in pretty quickly. That being said, if you need some extra time to ground and take some breath and some stillness before we start practicing, feel free to do just that. And when you're ready to move, start the video and we're gonna meet in our down dog to begin our practice. Hi guys, and welcome into practice. Let's go ahead and meet in a downward facing dog. So spread through the fingers, ground down through the palms, tuck those toes, press the hip back. Pull those heels down, shoulders pull back, and here we are in this first shape of practice. Nice big breaths to land you in the body. Inhale through the nose, and exhale out the mouth, let it go. Relaxing the hinge of the jaw. Knowing that where your mind goes, your energy flows. So what are you paying attention to right now? What is the first thing that comes to mind? Is it causing you more joy? And if not, what are some gentle shifts you can make to give yourself a little bit more space to let go of those limiting beliefs? Let go of those old thought patterns and give yourself space for that growth and that transformation. One big breath here, and we're gonna get into movement. Inhale here. And exhale out the mouth. Let's get into the body. Let's move that energy and let's get sweaty for this quick practice. So as we inhale here, we're gonna sweep the right leg high, and then exhale, we're gonna bend the knee, open up through the hip. Inhale, extend, square off, and exhale, rebend, pulling that right knee up towards the ceiling, the right heel towards the glute. One more time here, kick it high, extend, square the hip, point the toe. Exhale, bend the knee, open up through the hip here, and we're gonna take a few hip circles here, moving one way and moving back the other way. From here, we're gonna re-extend the right leg, square the hips, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch in. Inhale, kick it back, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch in. Inhale, kick it back, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. As we drop the right knee down, tuck under the right toe. We're gonna get a little arch through the spine, expand through the chest, pull the shoulders back. And then exhale once again, knee to nose, crunch it in as we kick back, three-leg down dog. And we drop those right toes back down to the mat. Big inhale here to reset before that opposite side comes in. And exhale out the mouth, let it go. From here, as we take an inhale, we're gonna sweep that left leg high, bend the knee, open up through the hip. Left heel pulling in towards left glute. The left knee pulling up towards the ceiling. Inhale, we re-square. And exhale, we bend. Two more times here. Inhale, re-extend, square hips, point toe. Exhale, bend the knee, open up through the hip. Inhale, extend, square hips. Exhale, bend the knee, open up through the hip here, and we'll take a few hip circles here, moving one way, staying strong in those shoulders. And exhale, move it back the opposite way. Take your time here. If you're not at my pace, that's totally fine. This is your practice. This is your movement as always. We're gonna kick that left leg back to an extension, square the hip, point the toe. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, kick back, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, kick it back, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch in. As we exhale, we drop that left knee down, tuck under the left toe. For a brief moment here, we arch the spine, we pull the shoulders back, chest lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch in once again, round out the spine. And then kick it back, three-leg down dog as we drop those left toes down. Big inhale here. And exhale, let it go. Starting to roll out the spine a bit more here before we get into our main flow series. pretty quickly today. Inhaling here, snake the spine over to your high plank. And exhale as we bend the knees to a hover above the mat. We press the heart back to the thighs, deep, deep bend. Pull the hips down towards the heels here. And then re-extend, downward facing. 2 more just like so. Inhale, snake the spine over, high plank, shoulders stack over wrists. Exhale, bend the knees as we simultaneously press the heart back to the thighs, hips pulling down towards the heels, engaging out those quads a bit more as we do so. Re-extend the legs downward facing. Inhale here, snake the spine over, high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, press the heart back to the thighs, heels pull in towards, or the hips pull down towards those heels rather. And then we're gonna kick back, extension, downward facing. Big breath here, inhale. And exhale. From here, we're gonna kick the right leg back to an extension, 3-leg down dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow to right wrist. Right elbow, kick it back. Opposite side, same thing. Inhale as we kick right knee, left elbow, left wrist, left elbow, back through center, kick it back, downward facing dog. From here, knee to nose 1 more time. Inhale, crunch it in. Exhale, swivel onto the outer edge of left foot, landing to the ball of the right. Wild thing straight away here. Taking some arm circles here. A few moving one way. And a few moving back the other way. If you want to get even spicier here, feel free to bend both knees. See if you can tap the right knee to the floor here. Just an option or staying in wild thing. Inhale. Exhale, nice and slow and controlled, using the core as your anchor here. We're gonna step the right foot towards the front of the mat. We're gonna sweep both fingertips towards the front of the mat. Crescent lunge, upper body parallel to front thigh. Inhale. Exhale, high crescent. Exhale, we're coming down, tapping the left knee down towards the mat here. Front knee stacks over front ankle. Inhale here, extend as we straighten out through both legs. Exhale, keeping a micro bend through your right knee to protect that joint space. We're gonna reach upper body to become chest parallel to the floor here, to your mat, fingertips reaching towards the front. Inhale here, and exhale, we're gonna bend the front knee, so we are back into your crescent. Big breath in. Exhale, we're dropping the fingertips to the floor. We're kicking up and off the back knee, or the back foot, grounding down through all 4 corners of that right foot. Half split, we are here. Inhale, create that space, square the hip, engaging out through that left glute to get even higher. And exhale, upper body lifts just a bit, so chest is again parallel to the mat. As we airplane those arms back, take a breath here, inhale. Exhale, right back down, half split, pull that left heel high. Shiva squats here. Inhale as we tap the back of the right calf with that left knee. Exhale, kick it back, re-extension. Inhale, tap. Exhale, kick it back, extension. Inhale, tap. Exhale, kick it back, full extension, half split. Hands through heart center for a little bit of a balance challenge, or keep those fingertips to the floor. Inhale here, chest parallel to the mat. Warrior 3. Exhale, we're gonna open back up, landing on the ball of the left foot. Whoo, hello, front right leg. Reach those fingertips high. Last breath here. Exhale, come on down, cascade down, framing the front foot. Step it back to your high plank. And as we come down, we're gonna drop down to the elbows, heels pull down, hips pull high, dropping down to forearms. Dolphin, we take a breath here, pressing out through the head and neck, create spacing for the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale, we press back, re-extend the elbows, downward facing dog. We're gonna take a little flow just like that. So as we inhale, snaking the spine over to your high plank. Exhale, elbows threading into the low ribs, chaturanga hover. Inhale, press it high, high plank. Option to drop down to the knees at any time for support. And then exhale, dropping down to dolphin. Inhale, kick back, down dog. Exhale, thread it through, high plank. Inhale, hover chaturanga. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, drop forearms to dolphin, hips pull high. Exhale, kick it back, downward facing, extend those arms. One last time here. Inhale, snake the spine over, high plank. Exhale, we drop it to a hover. Inhale, press high, high plank. Exhale, we drop down to elbows, hips pull high. Dolphin here. Feel free to walk the feet in a little bit more for a little bit more of an inversion challenge. Inhale. And exhale, we kick it back to an extension, downward facing dog. And we are going to get ready to flow on that opposite side. Inhale here, kick that left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, left wrist, left elbow, kick it back. Inhale, left knee, right elbow, right wrist, right elbow. We kick it back, 3-leg down dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Last time we crunch in. Swiveling onto the outer edge of right foot. And landing on the ball of the left, reaching the fingertips towards the front of the mat. We take a few shoulder circles here, moving one way and moving the opposite way, 3 or 4 each way. Using the strength of the core, taking a slow and controlled step. Left toes reaching towards the front of the mat as we reach the fingertips to do the same. Upper body, chest parallel to that left thigh. Front knee stacks over ankle. Up with the ball of that right foot. Inhale here. Exhale, high crescent, chest lifts. Fingertips reaching up towards the ceiling. Inhale, we cactus out the arms. We drop that back knee, right knee down to tap. Exhale, we re-extend both legs as we reach those fingertips high. Really important here to keep that micro bend through that left knee to protect out that joint space. Inhale, fill up, and exhale, we reach those fingertips towards the front of the mat, chest parallel to mat once again. Powering up and through the ball of the right foot, grounding down through all 4 corners of the left. We power up and over as we drop those fingertips to the mat. We pull that right heel high, standing split. Inhale here. Exhale, we're gonna warrior or airplane out the arms for warrior 3 variation, chest parallel to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, we drop fingertips, we pull that right heel high once again, engaging out that right glute, keeping those hips square, half split. Inhale. Exhale, right knee taps the back of the left calf, crunch in Shiva squats. Micro bend through that left knee as well as we do so. Inhale, kick high, half split. Exhale, Shiva squat, tap. Inhale, half split. Exhale, Shiva squat, tap. Inhale, kick high, half split. Slowly with control, either keeping the fingertips to the mat or slowly bringing hands through heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, nice and controlled. We're stepping back to the ball of the right foot. We reach the fingertips high. High crescent lunge. Inhaling. Exhale, cascading down, framing out that left foot. Step it back, high plank. That little dolphin flow chaturanga series before we start to round things out here. So pressing back to downward facing dog to begin here. Take a breath in and exhale. Linking breath, 1 breath per movement here. We snake that spine, inhale over high plank. Exhale, chaturanga hover. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, drop it down to elbows, dolphin. Inhale, extend, down dog. 2 more. Inhale, snake that spine over high plank. Exhale, chaturanga hover. Inhale, press high. And exhale, dolphin. Inhale, extend. 1 more. Inhale, snake spine over high plank. Exhale, chaturanga hover. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, drop down to forearms, dolphin. Inhale, extend. Take a breath here. We're back in down dog. Inhaling. Exhale, relax that hinge of the jaw. Take some pedals here. Maybe even shaking a nod a shake, yes and no of the head. Take a moment here. Few deep breaths, letting the body know we are starting to cool down. We're gonna go ahead and drop right down to the knees. Bring the big toes together, knees wide, sink the hips back down to the heels, melt the forehead down. And we breathe. And we settle. Taking those deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling. And for the sake of this practice, this is the shape I am going to leave you in for today. The intention of this practice was to get in here, get that heat moving through the body, move the energy through the body, having an intention of really just scanning mind, body, heart space, and knowing that where your mind goes is where your energy flows. Knowing that you are responsible for creating the joy in your life, and that's such an empowering thing. And doing a scan to know in your life right now, what is causing you more joy? And can you create the space for yourself to create more joy? And that all starts with recognizing the belief systems, maybe the old belief systems and the old patterns and beliefs that we have swirling around our minds, and creating practices daily like your yoga practice, that allow you to clear the mind space and create space for you to grow, to recharge, and to really show up in the world as the clearest, kindest, most empathetic, authentically expressed version of you. So with that, let's bring the palms together and get a little bit of a tricep stretch that we fired up through those dolphin chaturanga links. So palms together. You can keep the forehead melted down. We're going to bring the thumbs to the base of the skull. Keep the elbows grounded. And we take some breath here. And by any means, if your body needs some extra movement here, take a spinal twist, a hamstring stretch, a happy baby perhaps, a shavasana. The most important piece of this practice is that stillness and that reflection. And our movement is the tool to allow us to get a deeper experience in that stillness. But for the sake of practice, before I leave you today, I am so honored to flow with you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or evening, week or weekend ahead, and I look forward to flowing with you again. Namaste.